If you want to win more in sports betting, the most important thing is having a process and data that you can trust. That's what we provide for you automatically probably every day because we track the sharpest sports books around the world. The ones getting $50,000 bets, $100,000 bets, because they're getting action from the sharpest bettors in the world. They can make the best data. We then use their data to find you the best bets at the much less sharp legal U.S. sports books. We do it every day here. Here's your top 10 MLB bets for today, June 12th, 2024. It starts off with the man, the thumbnail. We got Sonny Gray under 6.5 strikeouts. Today, according to those top sports books around the world, he's got a 51% chance of going under 6.5 strikeouts. The best bet right now is at plus 105 odds. So right away, you see a 51% probability, plus 105 odds. It's like the sportsbook paying you 5% vig to take that bet. Normally, that bet would be priced at minus 110. And on some of the more aggressive books out there, like DraftKings, minus 115 odds going their way for a coin toss 50-50 style bet. But here, plus 105 odds, 51% probability gets a 5.3 probably score for Sonny Gray under 6.5 strikeouts. Going to see a similar gif here for Nick Lodolo. Nick Lodolo also under 6.5 strikeouts. Former teammates. Now they're in separate games of the same prop bet. But Nick Lodolo under 6.5 strikeouts. 65% chance for Nick Lodolo to get under 6.5 strikeouts. The best bet's at minus 156 odds. You mind that minus 156 with a 65% probability. Get the EV of that. It's the win rate times the win amount minus the loss rate times the loss amount. That's how you calculate the EV of anything in life, especially in betting. That's the process, the key process here. It's how we generate our probably score of 6.2 on this one. So Nick Lodolo under 6.5 strikeouts, minus 156 odds. We got the Royals over 2.5 in the first half today versus the Yankees. A 47% chance of them to score over 2.5 in the first half today, according to those top sports books around the world. The best bet right now is at plus 125 odds. You combine that best bet of plus 125 with that 47% probability, you get yourself a 4.7 probably score. So again, wins you 4.7% more money than it would lose you if it were played infinitely. So the Royals over 2.5 in the first half today versus the old Yankees. At home versus the Yankees, if that matters. Jonathan Cannon under 15.5 outs. Minus 148 odds in this one and a 63% probability gets a 6.1 probably score for Jonathan Cannon, who is not Nick Cannon, as far as I know. Jonathan Cannon under 15.5 outs in Mariners White Sox, minus 148 odds. Couple of versions of Nick Lodolo. We got Tanner Bibby over 17.5 outs. 52% chance of Tanner Bibby to get over 17.5 outs today in Reds Guardians. Best bet right now is at plus 102 odds. So you see that 52% probability, plus 102 odds. It's like the sportsbook paying you more than 2% vig because we're over that 50% probability, getting plus 102. 5.5 probably score in this one for Tanner Bibby over 17.5 outs in Reds Guardians. We've got Braxton Garrett over 4.5 strikeouts, a 49% chance, according to the top sportsbooks around the world. He's going to go over 4.5 strikeouts today. Best bet's at plus 116 odds. Combine that plus 116 with the 49% probability, get yourself a 4.8 probably score for Braxton Garrett over 4.5 strikeouts. And guys, if you're watching, please hit the like button. Please subscribe here. That matters a lot here for us at probably a two-man shop trying to change the world of sports betting and be a good guy in this industry that, frankly, is very pleased to rip you off time and time again. Talked earlier about the DraftKings minus 115 odds. They just sprung that out of nowhere. All of a sudden, 50-50 bets with 5% more money go into the sports book. That's how sports betting goes to you guys. So make sure to keep that in mind here. And of course, use probably for yourself. Today, our settings, 4+ probably score, 40% or more probability for these mainline bets. And the biggest thing you do for yourself on probably, use the sportsbook filtering to get just bets from the sportsbooks that you have money in. DraftKings, FanDuel, Hard Rock, Fanatics, ESPN Bet, Caesars, BetMGM, all the market share leaders we have here for you probably. So check it out for yourself. Probably.com/subscribe/promo code FIRST. Best way to do it. Get half off a month. Means all of our data for under $10 for your first month. All right, see if we can pull in a few more markets here. All right, we got a lot of White Sox bets lately, which some have been hitting. Not enough to feel good about the White Sox, one of the worst teams in baseball. We got the White Sox over 1.5 in the first half versus the Mariners once again. 46% chance of the White Sox to score over 1.5 runs in the first half of today's game. Best bet's at plus 130 odds. Combine that plus 130 with the 46% probability, you get yourself a 6.5 probably score for the White Sox over 1.5 in the first half today. Another version of Sonny Gray we've already hit. Oh, we hit it, and then we quit it. Said, sorry, Sonny Gray, I've gotten enough out of you, and left the room. Let's drop the probably score, see if we get a few more bets in here. We'll go to 2+. course, 2+ probably score on the app. It has a back test of 12 to 20% ROI, depending upon the sport. Something to keep in mind here. It's basically like you're panning for gold in the best little river that you can pan for gold if you're in the back of the Old West. I presume people don't really pan for gold that often these days anymore. But that's the point here. It's like the underlying API. Maybe in a per bet basis, you're not going to materialize that full ROI there. If you keep betting more and more, eventually you're going to find little nuggets of gold. Yesterday had a home run bet hitting for Randall Grichuk, plus a profitable day overall, including that bet. So that's what the goal here is on probably, to make you profitable every day and to give you shots being profitable no matter how many bets you're putting in. So we have the Orioles over 4.5 today versus the Braves. 52% chance for the Orioles score over 4.5 runs today. Minus 105 odds on that one. Combine the minus 105 with a 52% probability, you get yourself a 2.3 probably score. For the Orioles, score over 4.5 runs today at home versus the Braves. We got Reese Olson over 4.5 strikeouts. 52% chance that Reese Olson gets over 4.5 strikeouts today. The best bet's at minus 104 odds. If you combine that minus 104 with the 52% probability, you get yourself a 2.2 probably score for Reese Olson over 4.5 strikeouts. And also here, you're kind of able to see the difference between 50-50 probability at minus money, 50-50 probabilities at plus money. That's kind of the key things here that we do try to make you aware of it, probably, whether it be just automatically by showing you the profitable bets over and over again. But it is something here in real time. You can kind of see what we're talking about. All right, this will be the last bet we put in here before we go over to the home run bets. We'll get Spencer. Why is this the last name that I'm? Spencer Skwellenbach. Okay, Skwellenbach. I've not heard his name said out loud ever, and I don't think that's on me. Spencer Skwellenbach under 5.5 hits allowed. A 50% chance of Spencer Skwellenbach to have under 5.5 hits allowed. The best bet's at plus 105 odds, 50% probability, plus 105 odds. You know the deal. 5% vig going your way from the sportsbook on this one. Gets you a 2.7 probably score for Spencer Skwellenbach under 5.5 hits allowed. Let's go to the home runs here. We'll raise the probably score a little bit, drop the probability. Let's see what we get. All right. We got Ryan Bliss to hit a home run today. It'll be pure bliss when Ryan Bliss hits a home run today. Good morning, Mr. Bliss, is what we say to him. For all the boomers out there who, like me, who know Saved by the Bell first version, good morning, Miss Bliss. Ryan Bliss, though, he's not Miss Bliss. Ryan Bliss hit a home run, 11% chance today, plus 900 odds. Combine that plus 900 with 11% probability, you get yourself an 8.1 probability score for Ryan Bliss to hit a home run. And again, we did hit Randall Grichuk yesterday, so Ryan Bliss, Randall Grichuk, two names that you're not like, I'm super stoked to place a bet on these guys today, but that's how baseball goes, how betting goes. All right, we have Rhett, and we got too many unders on this game. I don't think we could take the long shot over. Might be a good hedge, but it's possible to lose all the bets, and it's not what we're trying to do here. Leody Taveras over 0.5 home runs on Dodgers Rangers. A 9% chance for Leody Taveras to hit a home run today. Best bet's at plus 1,100 odds. So combine that plus 1,100 with a 9% probability, you get yourself a 12.4 probably score for Leody Taveras over 0.5 home runs. And it is worth pointing out, if it feels like really long odds on that one, yeah, they're long odds. It's paying you $1,100 if you place a $100 bet. But part of the reason, though, that we do show you all these bets is because we've hit a plus 1,000 every week in the last month. So that's the main thing there, is that these bets do hit. Again, we hit home runs pretty frequently as well. Lately been hitting like 3 to 4 a week on these videos. So just one of those things to keep in mind here when it does feel like a real long shot. Maybe not as much of a long shot as it might seem. We got Carlos Correa did a home run today in Twins Rockies. Best bet is at plus 450, combined to plus 450 with a 20% probability of hitting. So more close to a 1 in 5 as opposed to a 1 in 10 like the other guys we've shown you. 20% probability, 8.9 probably score for Carlos Correa to hit a home run today in Twins Rockies, which is at Twins Park, at the Twins Park rather, not at the Coors Field, not at the Rocky Stadium. We got Brian Rocchio to hit a home run. 10% chance of old Rocchio here to hit a home run in Reds Guardians. Best bet's at plus 1,000. Combine the plus 1,000 with a 10% probability, you get yourself an 11.9 probability score for Brian Rocchio to hit a home run today. That's our fourth home run. We're going to get one more in here. Another version of Carlos Correa. Okay. We had nothing conflicting with this one. What do we think? Home run or long shot derivative? Let's do home run. Again, this long shot derivative would also be a good one as well. Updated more recently, if that matters. Recording this one at 9 a.m. That was just updated 5 minutes ago. We'll take Yandy Diaz. Yandy Diaz to hit home run and raise Cubs. 12% probability for Yandy Diaz to hit a home run. Best bets at plus 750, combined to plus 750. With a 12% probability, you get yourself a 4.9 probability score. And as you can see here, again, I just skimmed over a bet that we didn't show you guys, we didn't read through. There's a ton more bets as always in the database of probably, and we do update in real time here. When bets are stale, they're getting pulled from our databases. When bets are suddenly a new market's available that's looking profitable, we add to the database. And of course, we also have bets, every bet in here. So if you just want to see which ones are minus EV as well, you can do that. Check it out for yourself. Probably.com/subscribe is the best way to save you the most money and to save us the most money. So go to probably.com/subscribe and get the promo code FIRST on there to get half off your first month. Or even, and actually, this is going to end soon, by the way. We're not going to do yearly discounts anymore, but a yearly discount as well. If you wanted to get all the data for under a year for under $100, you can now do that. But that's going to end at the end of this week, actually. We're just going to go to only monthly discounts moving forward. So check it out for yourself at probably.com/subscribe. Promo code FIRST on there. And of course, I will leave in the pinned comments down below our 7-day free trial on the App Store. And really, if you guys have the ability to do it, hit the like button, subscribe button as well. Leave a comment down below. All that helps us out here is we're trying to build this channel up. And as I mentioned here frequently, we do videos the morning of because that's actually what adds value to you as a bettor by using market data that's live and has had a moment to kind of settle in and have the sharpest bettors in the world give information to help price these bets. This is the time to do it. The people put videos out for you the night before, they're doing it for themselves. We're not doing it for you. They're doing it to get views and stuff. Obviously, you want to get views as well, but we're here trying to make you better bettors by giving you live market data, real-time market data that's updated to reflect what the reality is in a given day. And it gets better as the day goes on. So check out probably later in the day, especially once lineups come out. Great time to do it as well. But go, change your life in sports betting. Start winning more. There's nothing stopping you. Check the pinned comments or go to probably.com/subscribe right now. Promo code FIRST gets you half off. And I'll be back tomorrow with more, guys. So, hey, enjoy your days and good luck. Bye-bye.